Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stock Market Show. This is your host, Shades. Today I want to talk about a very important topic, which is I need to use Street Fighter as an example. So I started playing Street Fighter 6 like a year and a half ago. My first fighting game. And so there's levels to this game, right? The people at the lowest levels in bronze, rookie, they don't really think with their brains. They're just pressing buttons. And then there's the higher ranks, which the highest rank is Master, and then followed by Legend, which is the top 0.05% of players in the game. Now, the reason I'm using this as an example is because a lot of people in the stock market, for some reason, have this crazy idea, and I've met a lot of you in Discord who have this, like, you want to be a master level player in the markets without actually putting in the work. And a lot of you have these ideas where you're just going to make a lot of money fast. A lot of you came into the stock market at a time when everything was pumping. And then a lot of you made the mistake of trying to trade the dump, which means you're just going to give your money back because you're fighting the sellers as it goes down. And so a lot of you are kind of like brainless right now. You're just pressing buttons. You're just, hoping you hit something. You don't know really what you're doing. You're jumping a lot. You're just all over the place. You're just jumping from one stock to the other. Just keep jumping because you're an absolute rookie. That's literally what people do in this game. They just jump around like crazy in the lower levels. They're not using their brain. And so I've noticed this about a lot of people. They're just jumping in and out of this stock, that stock, the other stock. And ultimately, you're just hurting yourself. Because what you should be doing is focusing on one stock and mastering it. In this video game, there's competitions for $1 million. And $50,000. There's a bunch of competitions. There's actually one near me this weekend. So let me just show you something here. If you spend, there's a bunch of characters here, right? Just like there's a bunch of stocks. If you spend all your time just, let me use Blanca, and let me use E Honda, let me use Ryu, let me use Luke, let me just, if you're just jumping around, you're not really mastering anything. You're just mindlessly playing a bunch of characters, and sure, you're gonna rank up probably slower because you're not focused on your one character, focused on just mastering him so that you can get to that master level rank and be really good with that one character. You're all over the place. And so that's why I'm using this example, because a lot of you are kind of the same way. You're just all over the place. You're jumping around one character to the next, instead of just focusing in on one stock. Find a stock that you like and master it. Focus on it. You can even do two. Focus on two and master it. Get to know it like the back of your hand. And then abuse its patterns. Because right now, a lot of you are just pressing buttons. You're all over the place. You're all jumpy. Oh my God, I want to jump into this, that, the other. You have no strategy. You have nothing. That's how rookie and pretty much all the players below Diamond are just, they're brainless, they're mindless. Like, you can tell they're starting to think, like at like Diamond, but they're still, they lack strategy, they lack some fundamentals. And so, same thing. That's why I'm using this as an example. A lot of you are kind of at that stage where you still haven't unlocked your full potential. And you're still jumping all over the place. So just focus on one. Whatever that may be, focus on that one. Master it. Prove to yourself first that you can actually be really good with this one stock, and then move on. Because when you can just focus on one and master that, you might actually end up being like, you know what? I don't need anything else. I'm so good at trading this one stock when I get my signal that I don't need to trade anything else. Or you eventually branch out and you realize, hey, this strategy works with the other stock too. Now I have two stocks to trade with. instead of just one, and then you can just start mastering other stocks with that one strategy that you started with that one stock. But I know most of you aren't going to listen, but that's just kind of how it is, right? There's people in Street Fighter 6 who are just going to jump around and forever, never mastering the game, never getting to the highest level or one of the highest levels, because they're just jumping around. I'm going to use him, her, and I'm just going to press lots of buttons, and I'm just going to move around and jump around, and I hope I hope you're so bad that you make a mistake and I just get free points, and I'm gonna throw you, and then I'm gonna psych, and fake you out and all that. So once you get to that level in trading where you're a master level rank player, to put it that way, you're gonna be on my level essentially, because you will have mastered. My cats are fighting right now. You will have mastered your one stock, and you're so good at that one stock. You're so your strategy is so optimized that you can take that elsewhere, and you can do that with this game. You can make a strategy and really optimize the hell out of that character. Go compete in tournaments and maybe get first place and get your 50K or whatever. But because you're so focused on that one stock, that one character, you really get to optimize the hell out of your strategy. And that's the most important thing. Because you can't optimize if you're just jumping around all over the place, just kind of, I'm going to press this button and hope it, works out. You got to have strategy that can be quantifiable, and you can keep track of the trades in Excel and see the profits and losses, and keep track of, you have to be honest with yourself too. Like when you lose in the markets, when you get your ass beat in the markets, you got to be honest with yourself. You got to look at yourself and go, I was wrong. I should have taken the stop loss. I should not have jumped back in. I shouldn't have FOMO'd or whatever. You have to be like a bot. If this happens, I buy. Else, don't buy. If I do buy, because the signal is there, I take the trade and have my stop loss, and I respect my stop loss. I don't move it. I don't get stopped down and then jump back in as a revenge. You got to have those quantifiable results so you can optimize the hell out of it. And that's how Street Fighter is at the highest levels. It's just people, they behave like bots. Like I press this, it's kind of like boxing too. I throw right hand, you block it, you automatically counter with your own punch, and I'm ready to block that. And that's just how it is. Like at the highest levels of anything, it's just very robotic. I'm not sure. It's so optimized that everyone already knows what to do next, but the other person knows that too. And so, I know already if I land this, I know that it's my turn to apply pressure, and then I can control the space here, and I can move forward and make you press a button and then make you miss and then counter you, and now you're just slowly getting destroyed here. And I can backdash, hit you, I can backdash, I can just make it hell for you and destroy you at that point, because I have a strategy to keep you boxed in that corner. Those who don't have a strategy to keep me boxed in the corner, guess what? Guess what's gonna happen? I'm just gonna jump out, and now you're in the corner, and now I'm in control. But here's the problem. This is just a video game. In the stock market, when you mess up, you lose money, so it hurts for real. Like you're not, this is just a character getting punched, and your money goes flying. that hurts. So you have to respect the markets, and a lot of you just want to get rich quick, and good luck. It's going to take a lot of patience and discipline. And anything, be it trading, be it video games, learning a language, whatever it is, mastery is going to take time. A lot of you think you're just going to jump in with my strategies and just print money. It's easy for me to do it because I know that strategy. It's my strategy. I know it like the back of my hand. Just like I can jump in with a character, and I know his combos, I know everything about him, I know his ranges, I know this character so well that I'm fully optimized with this, and I can be very efficient and land my combos no problem. And I know already, hey, I'm going to drop him here, and I'm going to forward dash here, and I'm going to wait and see how he reacts. Is he going to wake up with the DP and I can punish that? So yeah, that's kind of the point. You have to have a strategy so that you can optimize the hell out of it. That's what's important. And you become like a bot. If I'm being honest, you become a bot. That's really what that's a kind of like where you end up. You end up with a strategy where you're like, if this happens, I buy, and I set a stop loss here, and I know that if I follow the strategy and don't touch it, I just don't question it, I enter the trade and just let it play out. I know that even if I lose 6 trades out of 10, I still make money because those 6 trades are nothing but a small loss, and those 4 trades where it works out, it's a big win. And it doesn't matter. I lose $60, let's say, on those 6 trades, but I make $40 on the 4 big trades. So you make 160 total minus 60, you still end up 100 net profit. That is ultimately where you end up. And if you ever watched pro players at the highest level playing this game, they're just bots. They're just moving like this. Like, they're just literally bots. Like, they're waiting for you to make one mistake, and now you're in the corner, and you can die pretty quickly. Especially to this big guy, because he can just cause like a, 34% of your health just gone like that off of one mistake. If you stand still for too long, I can just grab you and let me have a third of your health, a little over a third. So you kind of end up becoming a bot in the stock market. Like, you're so optimized with your strategy. You're just like, I enter, take the trade, I have quantifiable results, I can optimize the hell out of it, and I know I can believe it, I can trust it, because it's so well optimized. And so that's why I wanted to use the Street Fighter example. Also, I haven't played in like months after I got to mastering, and I'm in the mood, so I'm gonna play. It's my day off, might as well. My day off, like I'm acting like I work a real job. It's my day to just sit back and relax. I already made my videos for the morning and everything, so that's it. That's like the biggest lesson. Too many people I've met right now in the Discord, they want to get rich quick. They want to make a lot of money fast, and I'm like, you're basically wanting to be a master level player, and you're just a rookie. Like, that's just not how it works. It's gonna take, maybe with my help, maybe it'll take you. If you're disciplined and patient and you listen to me, you'll probably within 2 months you'll be where I'm at, because you have that guidance, right? People who have a mentor or something, they're gonna get to the higher levels faster. Same thing with this game. If you have a mentor to teach you, they're gonna tell you like, hey, don't do that. You want to do this, and here's why, and this is why it's optimal. Because if you're here, you're gonna get hit, and you're gonna not be able to grab him. Although I moved the stick forward a little there. Like here, I'm not gonna grab him, and I'm gonna miss my grab, and then this guy's gonna punish me, and he's gonna get out of the corner, and now we're mid-screen, and he can continue this pressure, and now I have to play the guessing game. Now I have to pray that that I guess correctly. Now it's a rock paper scissors game for me. Is he gonna throw me, or is he gonna press a button? So you take that you optimize it, and you just know already, hey, if this person does this, I do this, and it's just a very robotic play at the higher levels. Same thing with the stock market. You just become a robot. That's like, I'm trying to drill this into you. You're gonna be a robot, because if you don't, you're gonna get emotional, and your strategy is probably not optimal, and you're gonna make mistakes. And you will have to learn the hard way. Too many people I've seen, they had to learn the hard way. Sebluke had to learn the hard way. He just absolutely had to learn the hard way. He had no choice but to learn the hard way. And he's finally growing his account. He grew his account since watching my channel from 1,000 to 3,000. Then he gave it all back because he stopped listening to me and kept trying to trade the downtrend. And yeah, he took multiple losses all the way down to 2,000, and now he's at what, 2,500? If he keeps that up, he's going to eventually, he's just going to keep printing money. Because my strategies they're like high win rate. So, you just got to find what works for you, though. I know there's some people who are channel traders. They trade specific patterns, or they trade the news and all that. But I don't like just jumping in and out of stocks. Again, that's like, yeah, that's just silly. Focus on one. If you were to play Street Fighter, you'd probably just be picking characters all over the place, never actually getting any better. Whereas you focused on one, you can rise to mastering pretty quickly. I didn't have a mentor. I didn't want to pay for a mentor. I wanted to learn the hard way. by getting my ass beat, and then I finally got to master rank, and now I understand. Now I see things that I didn't before. And this is just ubiquitous with anything that you start new with. You got to build up those habits. You got to get over the fear, the anxiety, and all that comes with starting something new and just getting into it, especially because real money is on the line, right? This is just a video game. Me getting my ass beat in a video game. Oh no, I don't care. But in real life, in the stock market, you lose real money. So, all right, that's it. I'm done. Hopefully, this analogy worked.